This is Michelle Goldman with MDFII Week 1. Okay, so we were building a Twitter app for Project Week 1, and that app had certain requirements and things that it had to be able to do. And I think I finally got everything working the way that it was supposed to, so that all of the basic functionality was performing, which I had a lot of issues with. Outlets not connected, just incorrect code and syntax, which was just making it a nightmare for me to get everything to work. So we've got our main view controller with the table view, our prototype cell with the UI image view and the labels for the date and the time, and then for the tweet text to come through. Our post button so that we can actually post something up to Twitter. Put in an edit so you can actually edit and delete the tweets that show up. Manually refresh the tweets so it'll update the timeline. And then user profile, which will take us to the user's information, which was pulled down through the JSON serialization string. So here is the details, and did get everything to come through. Found out that instead of putting information on my main view controller implementation file, I had put it under one of the subviews, not on the parent view, and so that was creating some issues. Did get help with getting a workaround so everything would come up and load in the main process. And the user details here, everything is working. I'm going to run the code just so you can see it. So my alert that pops up, I was having issues. I couldn't get the alert image spinner to show up, so I stopped fighting with that. Everything else is coming up. I can edit, remove items from the timeline. I can manually refresh. I also couldn't get that alert to stay up for any longer, no matter how I changed the timing for that, so I left that. It is functioning. User profile. I actually don't have anything in my user description, so it didn't pull anything down. I didn't have time to write something so that if it's nil, that it would put some default text in there. I'm grateful that I do have my number of friends and followers. That's all working. My back button to go back. When you click on item, we go to the details. I think we might have done this already. But the date and time listed here in the details and also here, I could not get the NS date formatter. I just couldn't get it to work. I just couldn't find the place that it needed to load. Even though I stepped through my code to see exactly where the information was coming down from Twitter, and I could see when the date was popping up, and I tried everything possible. So hopefully I'll get the answers to that soon, so I'll know for next time. And then click on our post and our default text posted app from Twitter app, and that's the name of the app here. And then we can put something in. Okay, and we'll post that, and I didn't have this up and running, but I could show you pretty quickly. And there it is. So we know that it is working, it's coming through, and that is all good. So